I'm your host tonight for the Tim Noah Thumbnail Theater Virtual Open Mic. No, we're still not back in the theater, but we're still doing an open mic. We ask our participants to submit their videos by noon on Friday so I can put together one continual video to be streamed. So if you like what we're doing, remember to click on the donation button. All right, everyone, it looks like it's time to get started. So sit back and relax. Remember to comment if you like what we're doing.
Most people have ever been outside of a relationship trying to meet that right person in a bar. It may take you a while to realize, and it doesn't work that way. so hard not to get discouraged. Sometimes you're bound to feel trouble and blue. You can't find the answer in the book or in the stars. I can tell you what I've learned hanging out in bars. You can cry in your beer if you want to. You can cry while some fool sings a song. You can take a sweet lady to a cheap hotel, cry in her arms and go home. The dealer deals himself a mess of aces. Rain clouds follow you around. Raging river splits apart your happy home. You swim to the bar just to drown. You can cry in your beer if you want to. You can cry while some fool sings a song. You can take a cheap lady to a sweet hotel, cry in her arms and go home. As you calmly put your quarter in the jukebox, you see her drinking all alone. You're hoping maybe, but then probably not, appears at her side and takes her home. Oh, light a rose, I'm home again, rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Hey. You can cry in your beer if you want to. You can cry while some fool sings a song. You can drink a while, you can drink a lot. Cry for a cab and go home. Taxi, so poetic.
Where I used to have a heart feels like a mild white ditch. Got a hole inside the doctor just can't stitch. Gone without a trace, you left a hollow place. There's not a stone to mark where I used to have a heart. There were times when I would hold you and feel the pounding in my chest. Now I'm just as empty as a canyon way out west. That's how deep I loved you, babe, I love you still. From the bottom of this space I'll never fill. Where I used to have a heart feels like a mild white ditch. Got a hole inside the doctor just can't stitch. Gone without a trace, you left a hollow place. There's not a stone to mark where I used to have a heart. Guess I'll learn to live with a different kind of pain. I'm suffering from a sickness that I cannot give a name. Such a strange sensation I've never felt before. Missing you has cut me to the core. Used to have a heart, feels like a mile-wide ditch. Got a hole inside, the doctor just can't stitch. Gone without a trace, you left a hollow place. There's not a stone to mark where I used to have a heart. Where I used to have a heart.
Freddie Jones Band? Bet you are. Here you go. Tuesday morning, it never looked so good. I'm already in a daydream, and the sun is shining. It's there to wake me up. No one around, just me and the sky. And I'm already in a daydream. I'm already in a daydream. And the sky is calling out my name. Telling me just to stay, saying don't go away, don't you go away. But I'm already in a daydream. I'm already in a daydream. In a daydream. In a daydream. In a daydream.
Still loving you. I see you, I want you in so many ways, but I fret and I fumble, and lonely I stays. If only the starlight that reflects off your eyes was you looking at me instead of the sky. If I had this life to live over again, I may change a thing or two, but the one thing that I never would change is me still loving you. Faded out blue jeans, we walk for a while. I give you a red rose in return for a smile. But in my dreams, I'm always so cool. Reality sets in and I act like a fool. If I had this life to live over again, I may change a thing or two, but the one thing that but I never would change is me, still loving you. We became friends over the years. We shared laughter and plenty of tears. Then the day came, you found a true love of your own. When I saw your eyes sparkle, my heart turned to stone. If I had this life to live over again, I may change a thing or two, but the one thing that I never would change is me, still loving you. Thank you. Good night.
I've got a job down at the brewery, so I don't mind taking my work home with me. You live, you love, you laugh, you cry. Life just slides on by. But in my mind I'm playing football in the rain. You're standing on the line, calling out my name. I close my eyes, nothing ever feels the same. Sometimes I take the long way home. I walk down to the sea. I look out across the water and remember how it used to be. I've got a car, but I walk most everywhere, so I can feel the earth, feel the sun and breathe the air. I stop and say hello, no one ever answers back. Well, I'm doing okay, I've got friends and family, people to love and people who love me. But I still wish I could see my whole town once again. Sometimes I take the long way home. I walk down to the sea. I look out across the water and remember how it used to be. Oh, water and remember how it used to be. Sometimes I take the long way home. Walk down to the sea. I look out across the water and remember how it used to be. Oh.
morning, everybody. Happy Friday night. I'm Dusty Rose. Good to be here tonight. I can tell by your eyes that you've probably been crying forever. And the stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're a mirror. I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Oh, my heart. If I stand all alone, will the shadow hide the colors of my heart? Blue for the tears, black for the night's views. The stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're a mirror. I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke my heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Oh, my I don't wanna talk about it, how you broke this heart. If I stay here just a little bit longer, if I stay here, won't you listen to my heart? Oh, my heart. My heart. Oh, my heart. My foolish heart. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time. Everybody be safe out there. Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody. Hey, I dug an old song up from the 60s. Now, I know that some of you out there that say if you remember the 60s, you weren't really there. But I can assure you that I was there, and there's a lot of moments in the 60s that I clearly remember. In fact, I might like to forget. But in any case, this is one of my favorite bands from the 60s. It's a band by the name of Buffalo Springfield. Now, they didn't do the song much like this, but the tune is the same, and that stomping all over my face? Where's that silhouette that I'm trying to trace? And who's putting sponge in the bells I once rung? And who's taking my gypsy before she's begun to sing the meaning of what's in my mind, before I can take home what's rightfully mine, joining and listening and talking in rhymes, stopping the feelings to wait for the times. We're saying maybe that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can't even sing. Who's all hung up on that happiness thing? Who's trying to tune all the bells that he rings? And who's in the corner and down on the floor with a pencil and a paper, just counting the score? Who's trying to act like he's just in between? Well, the line isn't black, it can only be green. Don't bother looking, you're too blind to see. Who's coming on like he wanted to be? Who's saying maybe that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can't even sing. And who's coming home on old 95? Who's got the feelings that'll keep alive? We're both having it and sharing it. It ain't a goal the same. It ain't a gold nugget that you can't lay a claim. Oh, seeing eyes through the cracks in the floor. Well, there it is, baby, don't you worry no more. We should be sleeping, but's right in this song. Wishing and hoping he weren't so damn wrong. Who's saying maybe that don't mean a thing, 'cause nowadays Clancy can't even sing. Thanks, everybody.
Well, I remember in the summer of '72, I was a young songwriter and a good one too, or so my friends all like to say, but hey, I don't want to brag. So I made a home demo on my tape recorder, put 27 songs in alphabetical order, and thought I'd head for Bakersfield to see the Hag. Well, I knew I had some hits in them 27 songs, and they'd make me rich before too long if I could just get the Hag to record them. So I left Seattle early one morning, and I guess I should have made an appointment, but I figured what the hell, I'd just hit 'em without warning. Well, Well, I hit Bakersfield in about 2 days, and my eyes still burned from that LA haze, and it was 115 degrees in the shade. Well, I found a place to park my car, and I figured I wouldn't have to walk too far, but I'll tell you that wasn't the first mistake I made. Well, you see, I had the address written down, but I must have lost it somewhere in town. I probably left it in that bar where I stopped to have a beer. So I walked the streets of Bakersfield, and now I know how a fried egg feels, and I was beginning to wonder just what the hell I was doing here. Well, I finally found the building I was looking for, and I knew fame and fortune was behind that door, and I says to myself, it looks like you finally made it, pal. Well, I walked inside, I was hot and sweaty, and the secretary signed, said her name was Betty. I says, how do you do? My name is Gary Val. Well, she put down her pen and looked up and said, can I help you, son? And I said, yes, I wrote these here songs for the hag. Can I see him, please? Well, my hands were shaking, I was nervous as hell, there was no mistake, and I knew she could tell, and the look on her face didn't exactly put me at ease. Well, she looked at me and started to laugh, said, sure, you can see him if you drive real fast, and then she said something that made me feel real dumb. She said, Merle just left about an hour ago from the LA airport to do a show up there in Seattle. Say, where'd you say you were from? Ooh. I says, who, me? Oh, I didn't say. I just live about a mile away. I just in the neighborhood and, well, sort of thought I'd stop by. Know what I mean?
Hi there, Betsy from Duval. This week I have a new song and the title is Under a Rock. Sometimes a part of me wants to say something I'll regret. It would have been better just put away, you bet. Well, I like to be straightforward, but sometimes I just like the shock. That's when it would have been better kept under a rock. Don't wanna hide it, no. Nowhere to hide it, just better hide it under a rock. I've got some free advice to share under my hat. Hey, why you walking away like that? Dispensing my helpful wisdom, didn't I hear you knock? That's when it might be better kept under a rock. Don't wanna hide it, no. Nowhere to hide it, just better hide it under a rock.
3, 4.
I can hear that whistle blowing, high and lonesome as can be. Outside the rain is softly falling, night is falling just for me. Looking back along the road I traveled, miles can tell a million tales. The years are like a rolling freight train, as cold as starlight on the rails. I can think about a wife and family, a home and all the things it means. Black smoke trailing out behind me, like a string of broken dreams. Looking back along the road I traveled, the miles can tell a million tales. The years are like a rolling freight train, as cold as starlight on the rails. Out on the highway, it's like a clock that can't tell time. A man who spends his life just rambling, it's like a song that has no rhyme. Looking back along the road I traveled,